Welcome everybody to another BENZ Works tutorial. Today we will be working on a C-class radio removal. A couple things you will be needing for this project is a pocket screwdriver, 15 torque screwdriver, a flashlight. Difficulty is on the medium side. And this is what your radio should look like, or looks something similar to that. It's an older C-class 203 chassis, and these are some things you will need. Pocket screwdriver. I got the SK 15 Torques. Any kind would work, doesn't really matter. And any type of flashlight. I like mine LED. So we're going to start off by taking off this shifter, boot cover, shifter panel, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much what you want to do is get underneath there and pry up. Try not to crack the wood. It shouldn't crack, it's not that cheap. Next, you're going to want to loosen this nut right here, turn it towards your left, and there you go. And then, what, still struggling? Okay. Then take these two connectors off. Now, once you get that, kind of move them out the way. And, oh, okay. And let me get this, okay. Now once you get that, pull it down and then just pull up on the handle. She'll come right off. Pull it off to the side. Now we're going to want to get the lift up on this ashtray over here. And you're going to want to get this panel from the center console out. It's going to pop up, one on each side. Some of them are very difficult considering if they've never been taken off. There it goes, it's going to pop up just like that. And then you're going to want to pull it right over the cup holder and just move it right out the way. Once you get that, now what we're going to want to do is move the shifter in the drive position to kind of give us room to pull out the cigar lighter. But so I'm not going to put the key in. What I'm going to do is hit this little tab here. This is like your release tab in case you couldn't, for some reason, couldn't get it out of park. If you hit that tab, it's going to release it out of park. One thing you'll want to do is make sure you have your emergency brake, because the car will roll down if you're on the hill. So now you're going to push the tab in, push the shifter down at the same time, put in drive. Next, you're going to want to get this cigarette light out of the way, and if you see here, it has these two tabs. Now you're going to want to just pry it outwards, do it on one side, same thing on the other side, and there it goes, almost, there it goes. Okay, now if it pops off, just do it to the other side. Once it's done, it's going to pop off, just like that, and then you're going to want to pull it forward, not all the way forward. You still have your cigarette lighter connected to it. Just use your pocket screwdriver and disconnect it, just like that. Almost, there you go. Okay, now just move it off to the side. Now this AC control panel, if you look just right underneath it, you should see some type of 15 torque screws. Now what you're going to want to do is get your torque screwdriver and reach right underneath there. It's a little bit hard to see, but there should be two screws there. Let me just speed right through it, show you what the screw is going to look like. It should look something like that. And then do the other side. And let me just find it real quick. And come on. It's a little difficult to do with this camera in the way. And there it goes. Just speed right through it, just like that. Oh, lost it. There it goes. So just get that screw out of the way. Now, what you're going to want to do is, you're going to kind of almost reach right behind it, and then you're going to wiggle it and try to pop loose from each corner, just like that. And now you're going to want to disconnect the connectors behind there. You're going to want to just push in the tab, and you'll see it has like this little gray lever you're going to have to push down and just pull the other connector out of the way. You'll see in a little bit. And just There you go. Just pull it out. Once you're done, you can move it out the way. Now we're going to focus on the radio. You have 2 screws here, one on each side. Another, again, 15 Torx. It's pretty much all you're going to need for the whole job. And just speed right through that. There you go. Now what we're going to focus on is your center console vents. If you look, it has these 2 tabs here. One up, one down. And the same thing on the other side, one up, one down. What you're going to want to do is pull them outwards. So first you're going to want to push it, the vent upwards, just like I am. And then the bottom tab, you're going to want to push outwards. You know you've done it right when it looks something, I'll show you a little bit like that. See, it has this big gap on the bottom there? That's what it's going to want to look like. And then again, another set of 15 Torx. This one's a little bit hard to see, so I'm going to get my flashlight. In a second, there you go. And then you're going to want to unscrew them loose. Their bolts are not going to come out. So you're going to screw them all the way until they're loose. But again, they're not going to come out, so don't worry about them falling out. Next, you're going to want to pull the vents all the way down. And now do the same thing you did to the bottom, but now to the top. Just push against it. And same thing. And now this is where it gets a bit difficult. Inside, if you look inside there, you're going to see almost like a catch or something. You're going to just want to push down on it. It's pretty much holding the vents towards the dash. So you want to pry downwards and at the same time almost pull the center vents, or kind of almost pry it against the dashboard to get them out. It's a bit difficult. It took me a couple tries to get it, but you'll see what it'll look like when it's out. So you're going to want to push downwards, and now I'm going to get my screwdriver and almost like help it out. And then, right, got one side out. Now let me get the other side. How to go to the other side of the car. It's a bit difficult to do. I didn't want to really block the view, so there we go. And once it's out, you might have it connected there if you have the center vent knob there. If so, just unplug it. And then 2 more Torx up here for your what they call upper control panel. Just take them out, one on each side. If you're wondering, all the screws are basically the same size, same length. And then just pry that out, just like you did with the bottom AC controller. Should just come right out. And then now just disconnect your connectors. Just push on that tab, and you'll see that this is a bit difficult if it hasn't ever came off. Just pull it harder, and just like that. And now you got 2 screws for the radio. So remember, those 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. Take those out, and that should be it. That is it for your radio removal. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Once you get that, you can just pull it outwards, do whatever it is you want to do with it. Not sure. And then hope you liked it. So please subscribe, comment, let me know questions.